We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Young Kwaku has it all teed up. And away we go in Cincinnati. Ty Chandler to return. And look at this return.
I'll tell you what, as quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They motion the tight end over. Burrow setting up the play action. Going deep right away. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Point after from Ahmed is good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 32. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Juke the defender. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Penix here from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Bengals football. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
11, mighty.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
On point, ready?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 38. Able to find Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11.
Here's Brown again. And that's good for a gain of 5. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 23. Higgins makes the catch. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Ramiz Ahmed now for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick by Ahmed is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Penix to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. that time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down, it's Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Bengals have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
MT, take.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Stop.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11.
A tight end in motion now.
Stop.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Finds his man Chase. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
11,
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
Throwing Penix. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one's complete to London. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 16. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game in the first half. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. It could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
I'm 1, ready?
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Twelve.
Tight end in motion left.
Got.
A give left side to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 1, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. This one taken in by Chase. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He'll get this one to Brown. And they bring him down around the 34. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Gun. Got.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they were on him from the start. He's brought down for a massive loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Here we go, here we go.
All right, here we go. Second down.
12.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here we go. Second and very long. He puts some power on it, deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing is Burrow. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. And the Falcons scoop it up. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, a normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Buys time, rolling right. It's into the hands of Mooney. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Running left is Robinson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up second and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Penix. Pitts brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the red zone now. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And they'll take the lead.
Falcons 14, Bengals 13.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Shakir now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
On 2, ready?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stop.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 1st down from the 31.
11. Gun. Cut. Cut.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
12.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Cut.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
13.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Penix working from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going right side, Robinson with it. He's out in the clear. Down the sideline into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Shakir now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Shakir now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
11.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the 43. Finds Chase on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
12.
Brown on the inside give. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11 mighty.
Tight end going in motion here. Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
On 1, ready? 12. 11, Thomas.
Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. Shot.
Play action now. Burrow. Headed. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
It's 3rd and goal.
Off line, ready?
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
On 1, ready?
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
12. Shot.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's got it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Shot.
He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The score, Falcons 24, Bengals 19.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton.
Bengals 19.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing Penix. play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Crosses midfield, still going. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw reeled in by London. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Chandler now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing now from the gun. Getting out to his left. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
11. Shot.
Burrow setting to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
11 MT.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
On 1, ready?
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Shot.
Right side cut by Higgins. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. That one's incomplete over the middle. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So now it's 2nd and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Here we go.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Burrow to the air now. Higgins makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Gun. Dad.
Throwing is Burrow. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
12.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
First and 10 now from the 30. Penix here from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Staying with Robinson. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Running it after the penalty. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Back to throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Young Hui-Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On one, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals down by only 3.
One, ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
It's just set. 11. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Stop.
Looking to throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shakir in motion right.
Stop.
Now to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Stop.
They send a tight end in motion.
Stop.
Throwing now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On one, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw. Put the body on the line for his team. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Here he is to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's get set.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us.